Hello and welcome back to the Reverse the Hornet channel for this week's Premier League predictions for match week number 6. This will be my last predictions video for the Premier League and for the Championship in general for a little while now. So do soak it up, enjoy it, smash a like on it if you do go on to like the video. Put your score predictions in the comment section below. Remember, it's 3 points for the correct result, 5 for the goal difference and 7 for the correct scoreline. So obviously before we get into my match week number 6 predictions, let's look back at the match week 5 results, see how I got on with the predictions, and we'll see how everyone in the comments got on as well. So we had the first game last week in the Premier League. That was, of course, the interesting game between Wolves and Liverpool. It finished 3-1 to Liverpool. Good result for the Reds, finally back to winning ways away from home, because their away form has not been as good as their home form. So yeah, very good. Obviously they did beat Newcastle, but yeah, they've been a bit up and down. So yeah, look, good win for Liverpool. Salah with 2 assists in this one. Nice first goal of the season for Andy Robertson. Good moment for him. I think he needed that, to be honest. He's not had the best of couple seasons recently. But yes, a good moment for Liverpool there. So yeah, I went for a 2-1 Liverpool win, so not quite the correct score. But fair play to Colm, who said 3-1 Liverpool. We also had a comment from Jason Watkins. Don't know if that's related to Ollie Watkins at all. 180. He went for a 3-0 Liverpool win. So yeah, close but no cigar. 3 points again. Also, we had Douglas, thanks to your prediction, the big Liverpool fan, Dugout Football Channel, went for a 2-0 Liverpool. So again, 5 points for you. Also, 3 points for Jason and 3 points for me, but well done, Colm, a 7-pointer there. Then we had Aston Villa against Palace. I went for a Aston Villa 2-0 win. So did Colm. Also, we had Jason Watkins. I don't think he actually predicted Aston Villa game, as far as I'm aware. So we all did see a 2-0 prediction again for Douglas, but it ended up being 3-1. So we all get 5 points. We'll take that. Good win for Aston Villa. Late goals from Douglas Luiz penalties, and also Duran does it again. Duran scored again, and also Bailey scored. So yeah, late show from Aston Villa, but good result for them in the end. Crystal Palace obviously scoring for Edouard. Bit of a mistake from Emi Martinez, but yeah, Palace, they are looking defensively a bit up and down from week to week, so it's hard to call, but sometimes they look good. So Palace, good to see as well that ahead of the game this week, Roy Hodgson is back from his illness that he had briefly for that Villa game. So yeah, good to see. But yeah, 5 points for me in the predictions. And 5 points for pretty much everyone else, other than, it seems, Jason, who didn't predict it. Then we had Fulham against Luton. I thought this would be a fairly comfortable Fulham win, so it went for a 2-1 Fulham. Colm, he went for a 3-1 Fulham. We also had a prediction from Douglas. He went for a 3-1 Fulham, but it was, of course, 1-0. So, again, 5 points for me. We take that for the correct goal difference. Just the one goal from Carlos Vinicius. A good win for Fulham. They dominated, really. Could have scored more. Manchester United-Brighton. Douglas went for a 2-1 Manchester United. Also, we had Jason going for a 2-1 Brighton. So, fair play for that. And also 2-2 Manchester United-Brighton for Colm. I went for a 3-2 Man United. Why I ever thought United would win that, I don't know, because Brighton are a fantastic team, and yet again they proved it. A 3-1 away win for the Seagulls, and they did, of course, have that first Europa League game yesterday, which was a big result. Obviously, they lost that, unfortunately, 3-2. But my boy João Pedro, shout out for him. First ever Brighton Europa League game, and he scores 2 goals. Star boy. That's what made in Watford. But yeah, not good for the predictions for me. But fair play to Jason for that prediction. He gets 3 points for that. Then we had the game between the likes of Tottenham and Sheffield United. I went for 4-0 Spurs. I thought Spurs would really dominate this one and get the victory. But fair enough. Sheffield United, the low block, did as we thought it might be. Tricky for Spurs to break it down. Richarlison made the difference off the bench, coming on for Son. Goal and assist for him. Very good. Glad to see that he gets the goal after his problems with mental health. And also the winner for Kulusevski in the last minute, 100th minute of the game. Incredible stuff. Late show from Tottenham as well. A few late goals this week. But yeah, well done to Tottenham for that 2-1 victory. I went for a 4-0, so 3 points at least for me. Colm, on the other hand, he went for a 3-1 Spurs, so 3 points again. We also had no prediction again from Jason for some reason. Also, we had a game from Douglas of 3-0 Spurs, so 3 points again. we move on to the next game, West Ham Man City. A good win for Man City, 3-1 in the end. That's exactly what I predicted, so 7-pointer, love to see it. Great result. Jeremy Doku with his first goal for Manchester City, fantastic finish. He looked fantastic, but it did obviously get the rest in midweek in the Champions League against Crvena Zvezda, or Red Star, as you sometimes like to call them, Red Star Belgrade. Man City, obviously, good win in midweek. Alvarez looking yet again a wonderful player for them. The Argentinian doing the bits, really, and it was a good result for them. West Ham did put up a fight. James Ward-Prowse scored early with the header, but look, at the end of the day, City are just too strong. So, they got the victory there. So, 7 points for me. Lovely stuff. Colm went for a 2-1 Man City, so close, but 3 points. Also, we had a prediction from Jason, West Ham 1, City 2. So, again, close, but no cigar. And then we had a prediction from Douglas. He went for a 3-1 Man City. So, just like me, bang on the money. Well done. Next up, we had Newcastle Brentford. Now, for this one, I went for a Newcastle 2-1. I thought Newcastle would have this, but I thought Brentford would score. But fair enough, Newcastle kept the clean sheet, and Flecken gave away the penalty. But I think he was a bit unlucky, to be honest, because was it a massive Stonewall penalty? Maybe it was, but I don't know. It was a bit of a... It wasn't malicious, it was just clumsy. But ultimately, I did get the 5 points there for the correct goal difference. Also, we had Colm saying 2-1. Also, Jason went for a 2... I presume that's a 2-1 Newcastle, I think. And he also got that 5-pointer, so fair play. And then we had Douglas with 3-1 Newcastle, so that's at least a 3-pointer there for the 1-0 result. Then we had Bournemouth-Chelsea. I went for a 2-0 Chelsea. I thought Chelsea would surely win this game. With the way that Bournemouth have been defending, they're in transition under their new coach. Of course, I think they're a good side, Bournemouth, actually. They play some good football, it's got to be said. But Andoni Iraola has got them leaking a few goals. But they did actually keep a clean sheet this time, so fair play. Chelsea were wasteful, though. A lot of big chances missed. That Jackson miss was a shambles. Just absolutely, scuffed it. Terrible. Then we also had the game between Everton and Arsenal. I went for a 2-1 Arsenal. It was, of course, 1-0, so 5 points there. And then Forest against Burnley, I went for a 1-0 and nothing there. So you get the gist. Let's move on to Matchweek 6. I'll say Palace against Fulham, 2-1 to Fulham. I backed them for the result there. Luton 2, Wolves 0. Man City 5, Forest 0. Brentford, Everton, I'll say 2-0 Everton. No, I'm joking, 2-0 Brentford. Burnley, Man United, will go for a 2-1 to Man United. Nervy win, but we'll say they get it. Then Arsenal Spurs, the North London derby. Kulusevski probably will score, but I think Arsenal will win 3-2. Then it's Brighton Bournemouth South Coast derby. I think Brighton win this though, 2-0 on the day. Then it's Chelsea Villa. I'll go for a Chelsea 2, Aston Villa 0. Then Liverpool West Ham. I feel that this will be a Liverpool win. Liverpool 3, West Ham United 1. Then it's Sheffield United Newcastle to round out the week, and I'll go for a Sheffield United 0, Newcastle 2. Those are my predictions for match week number 6. Get yours in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.